Today is the 4th of July 2023, and we want to do a quick recap of what we've been doing so far. Okay, so let's consider this decimal 48.6. So I have 48.6. Okay, assuming I subtract 5, I'll have, and I put it in this order, I'll have 6 minus 0 is 6, my decimal points, 8 minus 5 is 3, and then 4 minus 0 is 0. Okay, now if I add 7, again 6 add 0 is 6, 8 add 7 is 5, is 15, carry 1 forward, 1 add 4 is 5. This is to one decimal place. 55.6 is to one decimal place. Now 56 from 55.6 is two significant figures. 60 from 55.6 is one significant figure. So assuming they say change to one significant or two significant, or leave it as one decimal place, these are the various answers you are going to get. So I've written it here: 55.6, one decimal place; 56, two significant figures. Okay. Now let's look at some multiplication of powers of 10 and standard form. So let's have a look. 46.6, we started the lesson with 48.6. So 48.6, pardon me, times 10 equals 486, because we are going to move the decimal one place forward. We said 10 is the same as 10 to the power 1. Okay, in its standard form, it will be 4.8 times 10 to the power 2, because 408, we put the decimal place here and we move it 1, 2. So 4.8 times 10 to the power 2. 4.6 times 100 is the same as 10 to the power 2. So now we are going to move 2 zeros forward. So 1 and 2. So our new number will be 4860. In the standard form is 4.86 times 10 to the power 3, because the decimal will come between 4 and 8. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 10 to the power 3. Now 4.86 times 1000, which is 10 to the power 3. So 10 to the power 3, we are going to move 3 places forward from the decimal. So 1, 2, 3. So we have here 1, 2, 3. So now to put it in a standard form, we have 4.86 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 to the power 4. That will be a standard form. Okay, so we are multiplying. Whatever we get, we put it back in a standard form. Now 48.6 times 10,000. Here we have 10 to the power 4, 4 zeros. So from the decimal we move 4. We make 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be our answer, 486,000. But to put this back in the standard form, the decimal should be between 4 and 86. So 4.86 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the power 5. Now let's look at the same decimal and do some division with the powers of 10. So 4.86 divided by 10 will be equal to, so here, because 10 is the power 1, it will move one place backwards. So it will be 4.86. Now to put this in the standard form, the decimal is between 4.86, so there. So we need to times by 1. But any number to the power 0 is 1. So 10 to the power 0 is 1. So we in standard form we have 4.86 times 10 to the power 0. This is very important, don't forget. Any number to the power 0 is 1. 4.86 divided by 100, which is 10 to the power 2. So we are going to move the decimal, because we are dividing, 2 places backwards. So if we move it 2 places backwards, we have 1, 2. So the new decimal point will be there. So that's why we have 0.486. Now in the standard form, we move the decimal 1 place forward. So we have 4.86 times 10 to the power minus 1. So that if we divide by 100, then we'll get back that number. Sorry, if we divide by 1/10, 10 to the power 1 is 1/10, then we get back there. 48.6 divided by 1000, 10 to the power 3. So 1, 2, 3, 0. So we have 0.0486, which is equal to 4.86 times 10 to the power 2. So the decimal can be between 4 and 8. So we have 1, 2. So 4.86 times 10 to the power 2 in the standard form. So we are dividing. Whatever we get, we put it in the standard form. We learned this standard form in one of the decimal. Today is a recap lesson. Now, 48.6 divided by 10,000. So we have 4 zeros, which is the same as 10 to the power 4. So we are going to move backwards in that direction, 4 jumps. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 0.00486. Now to put it in the standard form, the decimal have to come between 4 and 8. So to move it back that direction, it will be a minus sign. So we have 1, 2, 3. So the new answer will be 4.86 times 10 to the power minus 3. Now, we want to look at inequalities. So greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. How do we represent it on the number line? Okay, so now this is the number n is greater than 5. If it's greater or less than, we use an open circle as this. If it's greater than or equal to, greater than or and equal to, or less than and equal to, we use this closed circle. Okay, so n is greater than 5. Now that is my number line. Okay, greater than 5 means any number from 5 onwards, but it's not equal to 5, so we use the open circle, so and draw the line in that direction. So greater than 5 can be 100, so it can go as far as we want. So this is how we draw the number line. Okay, you can put the open circle on the number line, or you can indicate 5 and then put the circle, open circle on top of the 5 and draw the line. Okay, it's the same thing. Now n is greater or equal to 5. So as here, because it's greater than or equal to, we need to use the open circle, but it's equal to 5 and greater than 5, so it will continue as far as we want, but it stops at 5. Okay, so it's equal to 5, but it's also greater than 5, so it will go as far as it wants. Here n is less than minus 1, so here we use the open circle on minus 1, but it's less. Okay, minus 2 is less than 1. Any number in this direction, they are all less than minus 1. So this line also can go as far as it can. Now n is less than or equal to minus 1. Immediately we see equal to, we need to use the closed circle. So it's equal to minus 1 but less. Okay, so it can go as far as we want here too. So we can draw the arrow to show that it can go as far as we want it to. Okay, so that is how we represent the greater than and the less than symbol on the number line. Okay, now let's finally look at some of these and how we read them. Okay, the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to sign. Okay, so S, I would have read it S lies between 1 and 9, but assuming you cover this side that way, its X is greater than 1. and then or but less than 5, less than 9, sorry. So x is greater than 1 but less than 9. Let's look at this one. So x is greater or equal to 1 but less than 9. This is what this means. But I would have also said x lies between 1 and equal to 1 and 9, but it's not equal to 9, but it's less than 9. Okay, here x is equal to 1 and equal to 9, and it lies between 1 and 9. But we can also say s is greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to 9. The last one is x is greater than 9. So x is greater than 9. Okay. If I want to recap everything we've learned so far, we might end up doing like another 15 minutes. So I'm going to end the lesson here. Okay. Gradually. So the only thing I've introduced here today is putting open circles and closed circles on the number line for greater than and less than, and greater than or equal than and equal to for open and closed circles respectively. So that's the new thing, but all this other stuff we've done them and we are just recapping them. Okay, so this is the number lines, and that is me reading out what this means to you. Okay, so that when you have to represent it on a number line, then you know. So for instance, this one, x is greater than 1. This will be a closed circle, and that will be less than will be an open circle if you have to represent both on a number line. Here both will be closed circles, okay, if you have to represent them on a number line. Okay, so thank you for watching today, and I'll see you in the next lesson.